What's up, everybody? All right, so let's just chill, and we're gonna talk some smack tonight. Make sure y'all hear me good, that the audio is good.
You'd be wise to give up.
You are nothing to a Red Lantern.
Let me enlighten you. Begin.
But yeah, y'all heard about that thing with well, what's his name? The dude that's gonna be playing Sergeant Rock now in James Gunn's shitty DCU. All right, cool. Hell yeah, wallet's closed. That's how we're gonna do it, and that's how we're gonna keep it. No more playing games with WB, especially with their DCIP. All these games, they end July 11, because we're gonna keep on keeping all those wallets closed. They know it. James Gunn fans know that they're outnumbered, and their Superman is going to tank. It's gonna do worse than Snow White. It's funny how some people are trying to defend it, and they're like, oh, it's not gonna do that bad like Snow White. Oh, I believe in it. Yeah, I believe it's going to tank. That's what's gonna happen. And it's going to be fun to see all those excuses when they come out. I can't wait. I really can't wait. I know all of us are excited, and we're waiting to see what the excuses are going to be. They're all trying to justify it and trying to make it seem that it's going to be a success. And every time these excuses come out, they're more and more like, they're complete clowns, man. Clowns. The circus act ends July 11. What's going on, Surgeon? Appreciate you for watching. Everybody that's tuned in. It's wild, you know. This is completely wild. This is what WB wanted. They brought this upon themselves. And they're about to feel the power of the real fans. It's funny how these James Gunn fans try to say, oh, you guys are not the majority, you're the minority. Oh yeah? But how come they always throw the blame on us? They're always blaming us whenever something flops. And then now they're starting to come out saying, oh, well, it's because of you Snyder fans that DC's where it's at. Oh, I'm glad you recognize that it's where it's at because of us. Because of course we made that possible. And we're not stopping. It's funny how everybody was saying when Blue Beetle was gonna come out, oh, that movie's gonna do good. And then Shazam, Black Adam. Unfortunately, Black Adam, you know, had to pay the price, but, you know, it's still, it is what it is. I enjoyed that movie. But Shazam 1 was alright. You know, you could still see that they were trying to connect, but get away from it. And what is it? Shazam 2 was just pure trash. I think when Superman comes out, I think Shazam 2 is going to be better. Then, yeah, they're comparing it to Guardians of the Galaxy again. That's what they're saying. And I'm not surprised, honestly, because we know that it's James Gunn. James Gunn is just straight up, completely, you know, focused on Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Injustice 3 apparently was being worked on, but with the way that WB is right now, that they don't have no money, they can't afford it. They can't even afford their own games. That's how bad this company is doing. Seriously. When you look back 10 years ago, WB had quality with the games, the movies, and look at where they're at now. Complete nuts, you know? It's like 10 years ago we got, what it was? Man of Steel? Because that was in 2013, so in 2023 that made 10 years. And now, 9 years later, we got, what is it, Batman vs. Superman, which was like, what, 2 days ago? You know, it's awesome. 9 years later, and we're still talking about it like if it was a year ago. That just tells you that's how quality is. Nobody remembers Guardians of the Galaxy. The only thing they remember is a plant and a raccoon. That's it. You know, and of course the dancing that goes on. I can't wait. They should just put the song of Guardians of the Galaxy on Superman, the trailer. I mean, they might as well put that, what is that? Ooga chaga, ooga, ooga. More than a feeling. You imagine seeing Superman to that song? They should just do it. WB should just do it, seriously. I don't know if you guys noticed also, but there's a picture that WB from India, they actually posted today. I think it was in yesterday or today. They're trying to promote the Minecraft movie, and they're doing the same thing how Marvel did yesterday with the chairs and the names in the back. And then they put a chair with the name Steve on it, because of course, you know, that's Jack Black that's going to be playing that character. But it's wild. WB completely, all they're doing is just, they're desperate. They just copy off of each other. You know, it just shows you how bad they want to be like Marvel. And it's wild. You know, it's like, no matter what they try to do, it's always trying to be like Marvel. And they don't get it. They don't understand that that Marvel formula doesn't work for them. Minecraft is going to tank at the box office next. So the torch is about to be passed from what, Snow White to Minecraft, and then after that, Steve's gonna pass the torch to David Corn Sweat for Super Flop. And I can't wait. I'm ready. And I encourage everybody that's gonna see Superman, go watch it One Piece style, if you know what I mean. You know what Luffy is, you know. Yeah, I'm ready for that Transformers live stream when you do it. I'm ready for that. Hell yeah. Anything that's with Transformers, count me in. You already know that. But yeah, this is just completely nuts with what WB is doing, and you know, all the fans everywhere right now, they're so confused. They're like, we don't even know what to think anymore. It's pretty wild.
Dangerously deluded. Begin.
All of these iconic characters. I mean, how do you have Batman and they have no idea what to do with it? It's crazy how you have a commercial for what is it, State Farm, and they did better than what James Gunn is doing right now. It's a meme movie, yeah. It's gonna be pretty wild, you know, like just seeing how everything's gonna be in that movie. And then of course it has like that lady from Peacemaker, I don't know her name. And then of course Jason Momoa, that he looks ridiculous with that haircut that they gave him. Jack Black, I mean, he's probably gonna be the main center of attention. But I mean, that's not a Super Mario movie, so that movie ain't gonna make no money. It's gonna do bad. Look at how Mickey 17 is doing right now. It flopped. It really did bad at the box office, you know. And they're not even gonna get back their what is it? The money they spent on it. Oh, he's not Steve? I thought he was gonna be Steve. I don't know. I don't keep up with these who's Jack Black supposed to be? To me. Oh man. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait until like for the pre-sale tickets to go up and see all the empty theaters, man. That's how it happened with Captain America, with Snow White. Next is what is it? Minecraft. And after that, I can't wait for the cherry on top, which is Superman, for it's a super flop because we know it's super trash. It could be a cool movie, just meme movie that everyone's gonna make. Yeah, they're gonna meme it. That movie's gonna be memed so bad. It's already being memed.
Begin.
But it's crazy because Minecraft is not being as memed. Here's Steve, but in the name only. Oh, okay. Like I play Minecraft, but I'm not like really deep into it, so like I'm not sure. I'm just saying from what I saw in the chair, and I guess from the little bit that I've seen, so I'm not too familiar. But it's just crazy, you know, like how we're just starting the year and these movies are flopping already, you know. It's just showing you that fans are just tired. They're completely tired, you know. It's like this industry, I don't know. It's like right now, they're not putting out nothing good. And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm excited now for what Marvel's going to be doing with us. What is it? With Doomsday? Because of course we already know they're setting up for Secret Wars. If WB wanted to, and they could really redeem themselves, all they have to do is straight up just do the multiverse thing. You already did it with the Flash, and bring everybody into that one movie. Like what Zach wanted to do when he posted that, what it was, that picture of Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite, I don't remember now, but y'all know which one I'm talking about. That would be able to go up against Avengers, and you know, of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3. That was straight up go head to head and give, you know, Marvel, you know, like it would be a good run against them. And I get it. Some people were saying in the comments, oh, that Justice League had their time and stuff like that. You wanted to see if it's streaming service free because I don't care that much. Yeah, watch it on streaming service. But you know, like if DC right now wanted, I mean WB wanted, they could just go ahead and do Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and 3, and that alone will be able to go up against Avengers, because of course it's the name. That's all that you know. And but the thing is, WB are sleeping. They're right now sleeping. They're slacking, and they're dropping the ball. And right now, it's too late. It's too late to completely, like fix the damage with Superman and all that stuff. So it doesn't matter. They're reshooting, doing what they're doing, trying to re-edit. Superman is done. It's over. And now with the announcement with the Avengers Doomsday, it's gonna be wild. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be wild. And the way that the marketing is already starting for the Avengers Doomsday, it's just wild. Marvel knows how to market their stuff. DC, they're never gonna learn. They really are not. It's wild that Zack, when he put out Zack Snyder's Justice League, was more advertised by him and of course us the fans than what the studio did. Hell, we even had Ben Affleck advertising for it. Of course, Henry, Gal, and the cast and stuff. Of course, with Ray, and it was pretty awesome.
Rethink your strategy. Green Lantern's got you. Batman wins. Thanks for coming back.
My aid can tip the battle against Brainiac.
We're about to find out. Begin.
But hell yeah, we're not gonna be watching Superman straight up. We already know what's up. The only way to watch it is what's up. Besides that, hell no, no viewership, no nothing. I don't care. They ain't getting no money from me. None of us should be paying to go watch that crap. Honestly, we know it's going to flop, and we're gonna show them what the deal is on July 11. Hell, even before July 11, when those pre-sale tickets go up, those things are going to be doing bad in the pre-sale ticket sales or whatever. It's gonna do worse than Snow White, and I can't wait.
You have yet to show skill.
So far, I've held back. Batman wins. Begin.
Like, look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This whole thing with James Gunn and everything he's been doing, he's just officially screwing, and he has screwed over DC so bad. And I'm glad that Superman's going to flop, because that's gonna finally be a wake-up call to WB and DC to be like, look, you brought in the wrong person to do everything that you planned to do. You should have just let things the way they were with David Ayer and Zack Snyder and continued with it and finished it properly. But for them doing what they did, well, they're gonna have to pay the price, literally, because the sales are going. They're gonna be affected by it big time. So they wanted to play around. They're about to find out. They've been effing around too long, and this is where everything comes to an end, and they find out that they should have just given us what we wanted. All they had to do was just listen to the fans and just straight up giving us all the movies that they promised. But no, they wanted to take that away from us. That's good. We're gonna take all the sales from y'all on July 11th. I can't wait. We're getting close to it. Once we hit May, was that May, June, July? Then we'll be at that 90-day mark. And they know it.
I won't submit.
WB is worried. They know that they're not gonna be able to make money, and it's gonna come back. For Mickey 17 not to make back the money they spent, that's sad. But again, you know, like, they don't want to cater to the fans. They want to cater to whatever it is that they're trying to. And they're about to find out again, because Minecraft is the next one, and right after that, Superman. So, you know. And this whole thing with some people saying, oh, they're gonna sell. They're not gonna sell crap. They're not, honestly. They're just gonna keep on doing what they have to do, even if it does flop, and we're gonna make the next one flop and everything. We're not gonna make it far, and we're most likely not going to see that whole Lobo movie that they're trying to work on. And Supergirl, that's even if we see Superman past, you know, July 11, because we're not. They know that they're not, so it's crazy how some people love to defend James Gunn, but straight up, this Superman of the galaxy, because that's what pretty much has become, it's just gonna be focused so much on crypto and that whole comedy and all that they're trying to add. We know how that ended with Aquaman 2, how that ended with Shazam, how that ended with everything that was, you know, with the Flush. All that comedy, it doesn't work here. You know, DC has always been dark. I don't know why this company insists on being, oh, let's make it like Marvel, and it's not working for them. It hasn't worked in all these 10 years, and it's not going to work again. Especially now with James Gunn and Peter Safran. They don't have nothing good under their belt. And the only reason Guardians of the Galaxy was good was because Disney and Marvel, they backed it up. So of course they want to make their money back. That's why they did what they did, so they can get, you know, all those views and stuff. But here at DC, not even WB's promoting that, and they don't care. They even know that it's going to flop. That's going to be fun. Yeah, they should, but they're not going to. WB is just gonna do what they think is best. That's why they turned a lot of fans off, you know, and look how divided, you know, the community is because of WB. But then again, you got James Gunn that's been part of the problem since the beginning. Remember, I called it. I told you, I was like, I don't trust James Gunn. Not what he's doing, what he's trying to do. What's up, what's up? Just here, we all hanging out, talking smack. But it's gonna be interesting, you know. Same with that Minecraft movie. I don't know. I don't even know what to think about it, honestly. It's like WB's not even trying anymore. They're just like, you know what? Just put whatever out. And the thing is, they own a lot of good IPs. but they clearly don't care. It's like
Atlantis can't
they
be
have
my
all these
enemy.
IPs and they don't do anything with it.
You'll have me as an enemy.
Not for long.
It's a good
Begin.
game. Injustice, this is part two. Is better than the first one, but the first one has a little bit more better characters. This one has good ones, but if they combine both, it would have been better. The game could get a little tedious sometimes too. Sometimes, like right now, I'm just playing just because. Like I'm not even like trying. Yeah, a lot of people don't like Saffron and Zaslav. Zaslav is the biggest mistake that happened at WB. I don't even know how he owns Discovery. Like, it's wild, you know? Like, you have these executives that they have no idea how to interact with the fans and what they want. And then they think they know what's best for business. And look at where they're at, you know? Those stock numbers today closed at, like, what, $11 or something like that? And the red again. So it's like, what's going on, you know? Oh wow, it went up a little bit, but it's still dropping. Nothing is working. Meanwhile, Netflix stocks are like in the high 500s and over. That's nuts, you know? That tells you a lot. Crazy when you have more excitement over a State Farm commercial. That's literally like under 2 minutes than the whole DCU reboot. Ooh, I thought he was gonna beat me on that one.
Batman wins. I've had enough of the game, Selena.
Aren't you the least bit curious?
I can't afford to be curious. Begin.
This is one stage I really like, especially with that background. How dope it is. Like, it reminds me of what is it, Batman vs Superman with the beginning with the alley, and it also reminds me of what Joker with that theater and stuff like that. That once the chaos started unfolding and things, this is pretty awesome. Kind of gives that Arkham vibes too. Nope, I'm not watching that. I'm honestly not gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna waste my time watching Superman. Not a dumb question. No question is dumb. But no, I'm not gonna watch it. Now, if somebody hooks me up with a ticket, then that's different, but... Yeah, you know what? The Rocksteady is just like all these other companies. Like they screwed up and they did the employees dirty. Who else did that? Ubisoft or something? It's like, come on, you know, like. And then the old people from GTA with Rockstar, it's the same thing. When you had the good people, they're gone. It's like, what? That's why these companies are doing bad. And then they wonder. We already know what Ubisoft, what is it, Ubisoft? That they do all these microtransactions. Same thing with EA. They love doing microtransactions. Yeah, we're still waiting for that GTA 6. I think it drops sometime this year. I think they're saying sometime in like August or November that it's supposed to come out. I hope so. I'm like, if they delay it again, they might as well just drop GTA 6 with PS6. Might as well just do it in exclusive. But I saw a picture today talking about GTA with the map. That map is gonna be huge. The one from I mean not Vice City. The one from GTA 5 is big, but the new one's gonna be insane.
I'll be the judge of that. Begin.
It's gonna be fun. Sub-Zero's my guy. I like that character, but I gotta take him out quick. Always getting me with that ice. Yeah, I saw it. I was just talking about that with the whole MCU thing with the chairs and stuff. That's pretty dope. They know how to market their stuff. Really, really good. And then WB in India, I don't know if you saw the post that they posted on their Instagram. They did the same thing with the chair. And they posted the name Steve on it, like trying to promote that Minecraft. I was like, how original, you know? Like they literally have to copy Marvel on every little thing.
I do not seek your life.
But I'm excited for that Doomsday coming up. That's gonna be, it should be interesting. But it's gonna go wild because once they go up to Secret Wars, it's gonna be nuts. What up, Ace? Appreciate you. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, that's nice. I haven't seen Daredevil, honestly. I should check it out. But yeah, I heard mixed, you know, reactions on it. But if it's good and you're enjoying it, cool. I have to check it out. Yeah, I'm playing Injustice. Oh, so many companies did that? That's crazy, you know? It's like, they seriously gotta copy Marvel for all that. Oh, he beat me? Damn, I didn't even pay attention. I'm just playing. Hold on.
Begin.
Nah, I haven't seen Invincible. I hear good things about it though. Okay, Sub-Zero, you kicking my butt. It's like he knows everything I'm about to do. This whole freezing thing is annoying. Yeah, we're gonna get Injustice 3, but not anytime soon though. I know they were working on it, but with everything that's going on at WB, it's probably on pause just because they don't got the money for it. Remember, WB's struggling right now really, really bad. So like they have to pay a lot of money to make these games. These games are not cheap. To make Injustice is very expensive, especially when they have an online server. It's very, very expensive. I don't know if some of y'all remember with Arkham Origins, when they brought in that whole multiplayer, where it was like 3 against 3 with 3 teams. That was pretty dope. That was like really, really good. But then they shut down the servers because it cost money to keep those servers on. Same thing with this, with Injustice. And of course they got Mortal Kombat, but that new Mortal Kombat 1 is doing bad. Like, that's not selling that good. And again, that hurts them in, you know, in their profits and stuff. I don't even know why they had a reboot again, you know, like they rebooted. And it's like, they should just done Mortal Kombat, what is it now, 13 it would have been on? Well, what, 12 I think? They should have just done that, kept going. Reboots don't work. Oh, he's gonna get me again. Yeah, they just have to pause a lot of things just because how bad that they're suffering right now. After Superman, it's supposed to be Supergirl, That's well, not really, because it's gonna be Peacemaker season 2, and then what is it? It's gonna go to Supergirl, but who knows? Because with the way that things are right now, anything's anything can happen, you know. And everything's right now resting on Superman, on the success of it. If it doesn't make the numbers that they need, everything else is going to be affected. And probably they're going to be canceled because they're not going to have money, you know. Superman is going to make or break this company, but we already know it's going to, unfortunately, it's going to break them because a lot of fans are fed up, you know. Like, they just don't like what DC is doing. And everything that they're putting out, unfortunately, is not really working, you know. And then you have the comics that they're trying to do. What is it? They're gonna do another reboot, I think sometime this fall, with Batman. And this whole thing that they just started with Absolute Batman, I'm like, okay, you have that. Why are you gonna do another reset?
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, Peacemaker season 2. I mean, I don't know. You know. Yep, that's the only thing. They need Zack Snyder. Honestly, they have to have him back. But they're gonna have to learn the hard way. We already know he's there. It's just a matter of time before they actually, you know, get things going again. Once they get that 300 prequel announced officially, then things are gonna shift a little bit for the good, of course. I'd see a lot of big changes coming for 26. And don't forget that Comcast is going to come into play on January. Once they come into play, I think a few things are going to change for the better. But of course they're going to wait out because this whole thing with Superman it's just not going to help the company. It's hurting the company bad. And all these flops have finally caught up. And the studio needs to make one good successful movie, but they haven't been able to. And the only one they made that was successful was Barbie, but with the debt that they're in, you know, that they lost a lot of money too, because they still have to pay, you know, studio fees, the staff, you know, the rights, everything that has to do with, you know, the legal side and stuff. So they're losing a lot of money. They're losing more money than what they are making money. This is why you see their stocks continue to be so low, because they need that, you know, they need those profits, but they're not making it. It's the same thing with Hasbro that we're seeing too, you know, with the whole Transformers brand, and the same thing with many companies like we're seeing in the gaming industry. They're all being affected just because they don't want to cater to the fans. They want to cater to what they feel is best. But overall, in the end, that catches up to them, you know. Yeah, that whole Speed Force thing, that was the best seeing it and what he had did. It's gonna be fun, you know, seeing how everything with with James Gunn is right now. That even he said it, that everything is literally on his shoulders with Superman, and that's what's gonna make or break this company. But you know, unfortunately, we know what's up. And another thing too that I have a feeling is once he leaves, and remember that this is me speculating what I'm saying right now. I have a feeling that once James Gunn knows that he's done with Superman, he's gonna go back to Marvel, of course, to do probably another Guardians of the Galaxy, because they're probably gonna be setting up something massive, of course, for Secret Wars, because I think Secret Wars is gonna be a 2-part movie, and of course you have to have the Guardians of the Galaxy there. So who's the one that knows how to do that? Of course, James Gunn, because that's what he created when it comes to the live action with those characters. So I have a feeling that James Gunn was probably just sent, like I said from the beginning, to do what he's doing and, you know, delay everything at DC. But I have a feeling that, of course, WB is going to have to move to that plan B once Superman fails, and they're going to have to restore the Snyderverse. They're going to be forced, because what else is going to be able to go up against the Avengers? Like, what other IP? None, you know? Especially with the superhero, you know, genre. There's nothing else. They're going to have to call back Zack and say, hey, look, we got to do part 2 and part 3 to what you were doing if they want that Marvel money. And they're going to have to release the Snyder Cut in theaters, you know, for that time, I'm saying, for what happened, you know. Yeah, for what happened with Joss Whedon, you know, like, that was all completely deleted by The Flash. That was trash. And WB needs to literally put the Snyder Cut in theaters so they can make that money, that serious money, and then they'll be able to go up against, you know, Marvel with the Avengers, which we already know is not the goal. But if that's what WB wants to do, it would be best that they bring Zack, and then they end up doing, you know, Justice League 2, Justice League 3 with Zack, of course, and something epic with all of the characters, you know, one big epic conclusion or whatever. And that's why if you see it, notice how now with the Russo brothers and what Marvel was like, we might delay, you know, Doomsday just because, you know, supposedly something is going on. I'm like, I don't buy that. I think they're doing that because they're waiting to see also what happens with James Gunn, with Superman, and what they're going to do. If WB does restore the Snyderverse, which I know is going to happen, don't be surprised. Marvel is going to try to do the same moves that they did, and they're going to try to send in, you know, their little rats to find out on set of what's going on. And that was the problem, what they did with the first Justice League, that they ended up letting what's his name, Kevin Feige, come on set. They let people from Marvel come on board. So of course they're going to be leaking all the plans. Hey, look, this is the ideas that we're doing. And of course Marvel's going to move fast because they have their own studio at the time. So, you know, I remember when you wanted to upload your message. Yeah, that whole thing with Joss Whedon and stuff. It was pretty bad. It really was. And look at where Joss Whedon is at right now. Nowhere around in the industry. That tells you everything.
Then you know what's coming.
Yeah, boy, gotcha. Took me like 3 or 4 tries, but we got him.
Batman wins.
I'm telling y'all, like, WB's right now sleeping on Justice League. Just the name of Justice League in the cinematic universe. And they have Zack already there with the first one, you know, with Justice League. If they go ahead and just make 2 and 3, I'm telling y'all, I believe they made the new Whedon trailer just not because they could tell us. Yeah, that's the same thing that they're doing too. You know, they're just trying to distract us. That's the same thing with what they're doing right now. Notice how that article that came out with what do you call it, with Ben Affleck, you know, with Variety, like, they're just lying. They're just trying to make Ben look bad and trying to make us look bad, saying, oh, look, you see, he just wants to, you know, like, he doesn't want to do nothing anymore. Yes, he does. We know that he wants to. But it's just Variety, you know, like, they're just companies that they just try to make us look bad because they want to take hope away from us, because they're like, oh, well, Superman and James Gunn, that's the solution. You know, it's like, no, it's not. Like, you're not fooling us. We know what's up. We're the consumer. But, you know, like, shame on them, you know, shame on them, because they think that they know what's best for us. But in the end, we know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And again, you know, it's just WB has to pay the price, literally, unfortunately. And it's gonna be bad on their part, you know. Vigilante was cool. I mean, he was like, whatever.
How will you combat me, Atom?
I shrink, but retain full strength and speed.
Then I will swat you like a bug.
Begin.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But, I mean, nobody knows for sure. Oh, this thing has me with this, yeah, it's WB's fault, you know, honestly, with the executives. They're the ones that do all these poor decisions, and it just affects everything. And if they want to make Peter Safran in charge, go for it. It's not gonna work, and it won't last long. Remember, this is Peter Safran's last year, so his contract is supposed to be done by sometime August, sometime in the fall, so August, September, and then next year James Gunn's contract is over too. So that's what I'm telling y'all. You know, like right now, what's left? Notice how everything is up in the air right now, and they're depending and counting on Superman. So that tells you everything. You know, like where the studio's at and how things are heading. Deadshot and Katana, yeah. But remember, we haven't seen the Ayer cut, so we don't know exactly what David Ayer had in mind with those characters, because they were supposed to play a big role. The same thing with Deadshot. Deadshot apparently was supposed to be in Justice League 2, and I know something happened, but I don't remember exactly right now full details. But I know he had a role to play in Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. There's a lot of things that the studio's holding back from us. Oh yeah, for sure, Superman from James Gunn is gonna tank, for sure, no doubt about it. You know, it's going to do bad at at the box office. Like, if it was more convincing, I would be telling you, hey, look, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not. You know, I'm not even gonna watch it. And Deadshot's a pretty cool character too. I like what David Ayer did with him.
This realm's greatest assassin.
That sounds about right.
You would never be worthy of the Lin Kuei.
Begin.
Easiest paycheck ever.
Like, look, you imagine seeing a movie where Batman actually goes up against Deathstroke? I mean, not Deathstroke, Deadshot. That would be insane. Of course, with Deathstroke, but with Deadshot, that would be something I want to see. You know, and again, like, we could have got so much, and like it would have just opened the doors to so much within the DCEU, and you know, being all connected, because of course David Ayer used what is it, Ben Affleck, and he put him in Suicide Squad, so like it was all connected. That's what I'm saying. Like, if WB would have just let Zack Snyder fully cook and David Ayer, we wouldn't be in this situation. We would not be in this situation. We would have been having some good movies. Ha ha ha, you tagged him? Nice, nice. I gotta check that out. Damn, I got my butt handed right now. Hold on.
Begin.
Oh, but then I'm playing this dizzy, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I wanted to see him fight him. Like, at first I wasn't feeling the whole Mohawk thing, but then I'm like, alright, this is like a, you know, Mad Max type of setting. I was like, this is it's fitting. I would love to see what Zack would do with Will Smith and his Deadshot character. That would be nice to see, like, you know. But again, I don't think Deadshot would have made it in Justice League 2, because apparently something happens and he gets taken out. So I know I've read it somewhere. I'm like, damn, they really do him dirty. But he goes out like a badass.
You're not bulletproof.
And who knows what the air cut has also. That's something that we're all waiting for to see. We'll see it in due time. And the same thing with that Batgirl. I don't know if some of y'all saw it, but that footage that leaked, I was able to see it. It's still on the internet. You gotta look for it. But you see when Batgirl's fighting with the goons from Firefly, and they look pretty good. I was like, oh, okay. Like, damn, this looks actually interesting. And that got taken down like quick. But it's out there. You can like look for it. So that shows you, for it to be pulled down from the internet, that's WB trying to hide it from us. That's why I made that video. I'm like, what are they hiding from us? Because that's, you know, what we want. So I'm starting to believe, you know, in the end, I think, yeah, look it up, you check it out. And I'm telling y'all, it was all on the path to greatness.
Begin.
That's why the studio has to learn that with the fans, you don't mess around, and you know, we mean business. Mr. I can't take Mr. Terrific serious, honestly. I just can't. I don't know why. In both, like James Gunn's version and Arrowverse, I just can't take that character serious. Oh, this tree is straight up kicking my butt. And I'm ready for that Mortal Kombat movie. I hope it's much better than the first one. That's a movie that I'm really looking forward to. Nah, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That cell movement is not gonna work. And I don't want to be the one to bring the bad news. I'm not down with the sell, because then you're telling, hey, sell it to another studio, and you don't know what that studio is gonna do. You know, sometimes we think that it's for the best, but chances are we're just pretty much screwing ourselves. That's why I stick to Restore, to just, you know, stick to where we're at. Yeah, they made them look much more different. It's almost like a Groot on steroids.
Begin.
And the whole thing with Zach was that he shared it the other day. That's just him being nice, you know, like he still supports it, you know. Anything that has to do, you know, to keep talking about it, he's gonna what do you call it? He's gonna support it, you know. The moment that Zack Snyder says, hey, stop, you know, like give up, done, we're done, then okay. But until then, we can't stop. We have to keep on going. Yeah, he's still over at Netflix, that's true. But again, WB is not going to sell those IPs. Why would they? Like, it has to be in an extreme situation like Marvel was back in the 90s when they were selling their IPs. Like they did with X-Men with Fox, and, you know, Spider-Man with Sony. You know, like it has to be that serious, but WB's not there yet. And with that whole thing with Comcast coming into play next year, I see a lot of changes coming, and things are going to be shifting. So, you know, like I just think Comcast is going to be testing the waters, and then they're going to be like, you know what? They're probably going to make an offer later on to WB and be like, hey, we want to buy you. Not now. They're just waiting for the right time and the right price. And that's when I think it's all gonna go down. For the good, not for the bad. Man, playing this game on this random mode, that's just part of the game. It's like, it's really tough. Just in case y'all wondering, that's not. I'm playing, but every button you press, it does something different. He might get me. Oh, he blocked. Oh, hell, that's dirty. No, no, no. Oh, he got me. It's over. Got me.
Dr. Fate wins.
I've seen some of them. I haven't seen all of them. Yeah, Injustice still goes hard.
Begin.
And then the other day, what is it? Sucker Punch? It made, I think, like 17 years. No, not 17. I think like 19 years ago that we got it. I'm like, damn, I remember that when it came out. And it's like, it's a good movie, Sucker Punch. It's a good, entertaining movie, you know? That's how I see it. Damn, this character's tough to take down. And then again, like, I can't really play because it's all random. Every button does something different. Yeah, it was. I had to rewatch it again. It's been a while. I'm excited for that 300 prequel. He's probably gonna get me. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead is a good movie. I like it. It sucks we never got the part 2 to it. We were supposed to get Day of the Dead, but who knows what WB was thinking. Yo, this dude really doesn't let me move. Nah, Rebel Moon goes hard. I like it. I like both parts, 1 and 2. It's not for everybody, so that's understandable. I like part 2 more than 1. If not Snyder, who else could direct another installment of Batman vs Superman? Nobody else but Zack Snyder. That's what James Gunn is trying to do, but nah, we're not interested. Yeah, they were going for that New Gods, but again, just WB doing what WB does. You know, it's like screwing things around. That's what I'm saying. They could have been ahead of Marvel, but I don't know. It's just the executives. You know, it's just like when Walter Hamada was there, with Ann Sarnoff, Toby Emmerich, he's the main problem when he was there. Yo, this dude keeps on getting me with these same moves. And of course my character's on level 5, so... yeah, he's probably gonna get me again. Come on, come on, come on. Damn, this dude's straight up gonna get me again. But that's what Zack Snyder does, you know, like that's his thing. That's his trademark, the slow motion. Yo, this character is straight up working on my nerve.
Dr. Fate wins.
I remember when I saw Rebel Moon 2 in the theaters. That was so awesome.
That does not make us allies.
Do not become my clan's enemy.
Begin.
That's the thing with WB. They should have just put the Snyder Cut in the theaters, and they would be making money. But you know how it is. Yeah, I saw it in the theater. It was one of those private screenings or whatever, and it was like a last minute thing when it had came out. Yeah, he does. Okay, I give you that. I some songs I'm like I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. But I mean, for what he does, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Variety straight up that's a shield company full of trolls. Yeah, it's his unique style choice. What do you think of Mortal Kombat 1? I've seen gameplay. I haven't played it myself, but it's too woke, honestly. It's too much. Like, they shouldn't do that. They made so much changes. Of course, it's a reboot, you know, of the franchise, but it's doing bad. You know, like it's not doing like other Mortal Kombat games, which is a shame because the other Mortal Kombat games, you know, like I grew up playing with the first Mortal Kombat, and to see where it's become, it's like, yo, it's like they don't even care anymore. You know, it's like you can tell it's just a cash grab. I hope Injustice 3 is not like that. What about the last Street Fighter? That last Street Fighter was alright. It could have been better, but I played the demo. It was pretty nice, but I don't know. Everybody's so like thick and bulky on that game. Like literally everybody's so that freaking like thick. Variety wrote an article that W has no interest in releasing the Snyder Cut, and guess what we got? Exactly. Variety straight up in bed with you know, all these shills, so it's what they do. You know, they just like to make us look bad and say all type of negative stuff, but then it all backfires on them. So the joke's on all these clowns, honestly. You know, like I'm sick and tired of all these companies trying to say, oh, this and that. Nah, that whole woke movement is gone. That's it. The end of it is already here. You know, like y'all gonna see, like all these movies are gonna go a different route now, because Hollywood, they even know that they're losing money. Look at Snow White. Snow White straight up is a complete disaster. Oh yeah, Deadly Alliance, that was a good game. I think that was on PS2 or something. Oh, this dude straight up trying to come after me. I'm gonna go, oh, come on. Alright, I got him on that one. Yeah, Snow White is completely a disaster at the box office right now. That's gonna haunt Disney forever. They should have never done that movie, or they should have just canceled it. But it's a disgrace, you know. Like that Snow White movie should have never happened. What? Mark Webb directed that? He's the one that made The Amazing Spider-Man. Oh hell no. That's pretty sad. But then again, I'm sure it was Disney too, so Disney tends to ruin things. It's probably not his full fault. It was probably Disney that said, hey, let's do this and let's do that. Because Disney has the final say, so. What up, Sean? Oh, I dodged his thing now. Oh. Yo, come on. Got him. Finally got him. Yeah, I got a whole bad press that's not helping. And then again, you have the main girl, what's her name, Rachel? She's completely a clown. Like, that girl, she's a mess. She is a mess. She says the most unnecessary things too. Weird. Freaking hey, yo. Yeah, she's so annoying. Yeah, she even admitted it. She's extra. I'm sure Disney regrets making that movie with her.
Your fire burns with hope.
I will not let despair dim my flame.
Weird.
Begin.
Alright, now this one might definitely kick my butt. She's really hard. If y'all played Injustice, you know what I'm talking about. This character can be very annoying. He undid the Yo, this chick is straight up. She's badass, but like, she's so difficult to fight against. And when you fight her level 30, that's impossible. Like, I've turned off the console just because she's so difficult. This whole random thing is just so annoying. Yeah, his death, Yandu's death, with the little, what is it, the thing he had on his, with the little arrow or whatever. Yeah, Deadpool's gonna be in it. They just haven't announced it because they're all gonna be for Secret Wars in the movie. Doomsday is just setting everything up.
Sub-Zero wins.
But yeah. Alright, y'all. I'm about to get off. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and watching today. I'm probably gonna go back online tomorrow or over the weekend, and we'll talk like more like, you know, in depth and stuff like that with things with DC and all this nonsense that's going on with this studio. I'm sure tomorrow a lot of things are gonna come up because I've noticed, I don't know if y'all noticed, but every Friday new updates tend to come out. They will lose the Doomsday and then the Secret Wars, just like Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. But that Secret Wars is gonna be nuts. They're gonna bring in X-Men. They're gonna bring the Avengers. Who knows what else they're gonna bring in? But it's gonna be wild. I can't wait. That's gonna be exciting. And for sure we're gonna have Spider-Man in there. You know, all type. You know, and who knows what else is gonna come from it. But they're setting up something nice. That's something that DC could be doing, but WB is just completely like, they're just dumb. They have no idea what they're doing. But yeah, alright then, thanks for tuning in, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next live stream. So I'm about to get going. Appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one. Catch y'all on the next one. Alright, peace.